Hey guys, how you doing? Hope everything is well. Everything is right with me. We got the sea going on in his house. Yeah, he caught it. Damn it, So I have to stay clear, by myself. So anyway, y'all, I came to talk about this story that happened in Phoenix with the police officers. And what happened was they had got a call about a man doing something. So anyway, the guy was coming out the store. He's black. A black guy was coming out the store, and he's deaf, and he has cerebral palsy. So now the police are throwing, saying to him, "Stop, come here, put your hands behind your back, get down, shut up, do this here, just doing a bunch of stuff." And mind you, this guy cannot hear them. Okay, like I said, he has cerebral palsy too. So they are literally beating the hell out of this guy, like for real. When I say punches, I mean punches, y'all. And just to let y'all know, I'm going to show you the video, but the video is very, very disturbing to some people. You know what I'm saying? It's disturbing, should be to everybody, but some people don't care, but I do. And the video is very, very harsh, and it's hurtful that they would you know do something like this. And not even that, what I was reading and what I heard is that this police department in Phoenix, they have a bad record. Mm-hmm. They have a bad record. So anyway, y'all, I'm gonna read this here to you, if you don't mind. You understand? I don't want it to be that long, and let you know what's going on. Okay, so let's get it. Okay, it says Phoenix officer repeatedly punched, tasered deaf man with cerebral palsy. And what I say they were. A black man who is deaf and has cerebral palsy is facing felony a grave assault and resisted arrest charges after he was repeatedly punched and tasered by a pair of Phoenix police officers. Now, do y'all believe that? They are charging the deaf man with resisting arrest. And let me just set the tone for you right here. Now you driving, do, right? So now you police officers driving in a car. Now you have a person, woman, man, and even though they're police, these guys just jumped at the car, like jumped out the car, like boom. So I'm not gonna lie to you, like if I was in that situation, like like you just not paying, the officers any mind, and all you see is like people coming towards you with, like that. I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna put up my hands too, because, you know, it's your reaction. That's your first reaction. You know what I'm saying? Because it really looks like he wasn't paying any attention to the police, so he wasn't. Not even that. If you know you didn't do anything, you tend to just look at them like anybody else. You just like you keep it moving. But when you see somebody coming at you, your best bet is like to, me myself. I throw my hands up because I'm afraid. I don't know if somebody trying to attack me or whatever. But anyway, they are charging him with resisting arrest and assault. The violence and rapid arrest of Tyron McAlpin raised serious questions and could serve as a test case for Phoenix and the Department of Justice as the two battle over whether the police department in America, first largest city, needs federal oversight, acted on false claims from a white man under investigation. Body camera video shows officers unexpectedly go after McAlpin. Now, like I said, unexpectedly, like I said, Yeah, put yourself in my shoes. Like, if you're walking and somebody just jump out, because you really you ain't really paying like like the police no mind. So because you ain't never did nothing, so you just bouncing. You know what I'm saying? You just walking about your business. You see two people coming for you. Your first reaction is like, yo, back up, like off of me. You know what I mean? So it wasn't like he fought these guys. It wasn't like he went after these. He was minding his business. I'm gonna show you the video, y'all. Okay. Unexpectedly goes after McAlpin, punched him in the head at least 10 times, tased him 4 times, and wrapped their arms around his neck. So, I thought it was illegal to put your arms around somebody's neck, because you could have killed them. It's hard for me to see how the city can come out and say with a straight face that this is meeting the DOJ report head on when this man is being charged with assault on a police officer for this incident, said Jesse Showalter, one of McAlpin attorneys. Phoenix police officer did not answer specific questions about the arrest, but confirmed it was under internal investigation. I bet so. Yeah. But Phoenix police said Maricopa County prosecutors continue to pursue a criminal case against McAlpin during a recent preliminary hearing. Maricopa County Supreme Court Commissioner Nick found there was probable cause for his August 19, 2024 arrest. McAlpin was arrested by Officer Benjamin Harris and Kyle Sue, and the police report and court testimony, the two officers stated McAlpin was going to run, took a fighting stand, then repeatedly punch and would comply with commands. Now, that's a damn lie. Okay? Y'all gonna see in the video how they lying. They saying that this man came for them. First of all, that's a lie. Don't be ridiculous. If your ass is in the car, y'all too is in the car. How the hell is he coming after you? No, when you jumped out at him and scared the hell out of him, he did what any normal person would do, is defend themselves. Like, what the, like, what you doing right now? You know what I'm saying? And mind you, he's deaf, so he does not know. And another thing I wanted to point out, what kills me, I don't know if it's a black and brown thing where police think that you supposed to know what to do when you are in front of them. Like me. I've never been arrested a day in my life. Like, for real. I've never been arrested. So they expect me to know exactly what to do. How? They don't teach this in school. They don't, when you're born, they're not teaching you, like, when you see a cop now, you make sure you raise your hands and lay on the ground or whatever the hell, they roll over or whatever they want you to do. See, that's the part that's killing me, because, see, I'm going to be real with you. If police was to come to me knowing that I'm not doing no crime or whatever, and they're telling me I'm supposed to know what to do, how am I supposed to know? So they think that black and brown people are born to know that you're supposed to put your hands up, get on the ground, lay on the ground, roll over, or whatever you're supposed to do. That's ridiculous. And they got that mentality where they really think black and brown people is supposed to know this. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm a woman, and ain't no way in hell, if I know I ain't did nothing, I ain't laying on the ground. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't doing all that. Like, you would have to, like, tase me. Like, because I'm not going to lay on the ground. That's just ridiculous. Lay on the ground for what? Like, I'll put my hands up and everything you know, and that's it. But otherwise, you telling me to lay flat on the ground, I don't know. I don't know about that. You know, that's doing too much. So anyway, let's get back to this here. McAlpine attorney said body cam video and surveillance footage shows the officer claims are false, and said there are an absurd explanation for why he couldn't comply. The answer is easy. He's deaf. Mm-hmm. He couldn't understand what they were doing, and he had nothing. He done nothing wrong. That's what I'm saying. Like, if he did nothing wrong, like, you really ain't paying him no mind. Like, you going about your business. You know what I'm saying? But when you see two, you know, and plus they wear that black, blue, whatever the hell the color they got on. That scares you. You know what I'm saying? Like, so, you know, I ain't gonna lie, like, y'all, for real, like, if two policemen, if I just see them, like, see them, and they just come up, you know, upon you, like, real quick, I'm telling you, ain't no way in hell that you're not going to react. That's just ridiculous. You're gonna react. I don't care. He couldn't understand what they were doing. He had done nothing wrong. So Walter said, everything I see in the video is Tehran just trying to avoid being harmed by these officers, and they only made things increase. The escalation and the violence that they were using. It's true. I'm gonna show you the video. I want y'all to see it. I know I keep saying that, y'all. Sorry. It's just so heartbreaking to see that, you know, these officers is doing the most. You know what I'm saying? Like, they really are doing the most. I know they're doing a good job out here, whatever. Some is, some is not, because it's just. I'm gonna let y'all judge it. Amongst the problems cited by the DOJ, the following issues are also raised in McAlpine arrest: racial bias, excessive force, dangerous use of tasers and chokeholds, and violating the rights of people with disabilities. The violent arrest stemmed from a morning call from Circle K employee who reported that a wait, y'all better shut up, because I know I ain't reading what the hell I'm about to read, y'all. You ready for it? The police was called to Circle K. Ready? Employee was reported that a white man was causing problems and wouldn't leave the store. Did I read that right? They was called for a white man that was causing a problem at the Circle K, and they target the black man. Y'all see what I'm saying? While being they say he wouldn't leave the store. While being trespassed, the man claimed he was assaulted by a black man and pointed across the street at McAlpine. The man that was supposed to be arrested pointed at the black man, and the stupid cops went to the black man. They should just fire their ass because they stupid. They should fire him because they stupid. Officer Harry and Sue took the man's claim at face value and let him go after Alpine. The man's assault claims was later refuted by the store employee and surveillance video record show. The man that did the harassment in the store, the white guy, pointed at the black man and said, no, he didn't. And the cops was like, for real? Let me go over there and jack him up. Y'all need to be fired because y'all stupid as hell. Y'all racist. That's what you call racist right there. That y'all took the word of one white man that was the man that y'all supposed to have been arrested. After handcuffing McAlpine, his girlfriend arrived at the arrest and told the officers that he was deaf and he had cerebral palsy. According to the body camera footage, none of the officers at the scene included any information about Alpine's disability in their report. They go to jail. You know, everybody always say sue them. It's not even about suing them, because you know that's the city's money. You know what I'm saying? And nothing is gonna happen to them. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna get with pay leave or whatever the hell you know they're going to do. And if you, even if they was to resign, they're going to go to another police station. That's why I think they need to change the law to where the police officer will be held accountable for what they, you know, whatever situation they get themselves into, and stop letting the city pay for it. No, let them pay for it. You understand? Because you have to realize it will stop real quick. Because when you say you're gonna take away their pension, everything that they have, trust me, they're gonna think twice about what the freak they do to you. I promise you that. Because see, they're gonna have to pay that mortgage. They have kids. They got a wife. You know, stuff like that. Oh no, they're gonna think. They will think twice. I don't care what nobody say. Now his girlfriend told them that he was deaf, and plus he had cerebral palsy, and they not put it in the report. Excuse me, y'all. Both Harris and Sue was called to testify during a preliminary hearing on October the 1st, 2024. Harris testified that he had immediately went hands-on with McAlpin within seconds, because he believed he was going to run and was going to fight. But he had a right to walk away, because guess what? You wasn't after him anyway. Duh. He raised his hand. You're damn right, because if you come at me like that, I'm going to raise my damn hand at you too, okay? We're going to be throwing hands too. Are you kidding me right now? For real. Okay, I'm not saying like you should be fighting the police, but I'm saying if somebody just come up on you and frighten you like that, that's the first thing that's going to happen. You will defend yourself when you see two people coming after you, especially when you know you didn't do anything. You know what I'm saying? If they come and frighten you like that, yes, you are going to throw your hands. Like, stop. You know what I mean? Stop. Cut it out. What you doing right now? And not even that. This is different because guess what? He has a disability. He has a disability. Besides being deaf, he has cerebral palsy. Like, are you serious right now? No one can, you know what, in the comments, y'all let me know. Am I wrong? Okay, or y'all just gonna say, you know, F his disability and all that stuff there, because that's not right. No. Let me know in the comments how you feel about this here. How you feel about how they should have handled this here. And you know what I'm saying? They shouldn't have handled this in no way like this anyway. Because guess what, y'all? It was the white guy they was after, and the white guy that did it said, "Know what? There go a black man. Go beat him up." And the cops was like, "All right, let's go. Let's go beat this here black man up." That's exactly what they did. Yes, they did. Harris said during the cross-examine, what that communication to me is that I was about to get assaulted, not that someone was giving up. Giving up what? Harris also testified he didn't know if it was possible that McAlpin raised his hands to protect himself. He sure did. He raised his hand and said, "What the hell is going on, bro?" Like, for real. That's right, he did. From Harris' sudden punches. It responds to a question from the prosecutor. Harris said everything could have been avoided if Alpine just indicated he was deaf. Oh my God, if he would have indicated if he was deaf. So, you know what, y'all, I swear, in the comments, y'all better tell me something. Because, see, I'm going to show you the video behind this here, okay? And y'all tell me, how the hell is he supposed to let them know he deaf when the first thing they do is punch you, okay? So right now, we in a fight right now. How is he possibly going to do that? He dazed, you choking him. Remember, they was choking him. They got him on the ground. They tased him so close to his body 4 times. 4, count it, y'all. 1, 2, 3, 4 times. So, what was he supposed to do? Go to his ear and go like this? Go like that? it would have indicated that he was this. I would have set him down, made motions with my hands to have him sit down, and then I would gotten a pen. Harris testified. You should have did none of that, stupid, okay? Because the guy you let go, that was the criminal. Remember, dummy? As for Officer Sue, he also testified he saw Alpine throw punches and claimed that he was bitten. Boo. On his wrist during the arrest. I'd have bit you too. Officer Sue body cam fell off. At the beginning of the arrest and only shows the ground. When asked to pinpoint the motion on Officer Harris' body cam footage when the bite occurred. Listen, y'all. Listen, y'all. The body cam only fell off when he bit him. It didn't fall off no other time when he was punching him and tasing him. It never fell off. It only fell off when McAlpine supposed to have bit him. I swear to God, y'all. I swear to God, y'all. I swear to God, y'all. I swear this ain't right. This ain't right. Oh my God, Jesus Christ. Okay, let me finish reading, cause he said the camera fell off at the beginning of the arrest and only shows the ground. When he asked to pinpoint the moment of Harris, this computer acting crazy. Where am I now? Come on, stop playing. Okay, excuse me, y'all. It's the computer acting crazy. In the bizarre moment to refute the defense claim about the cause of the scrap on Sue's wrist, the prosecutor asked him to stick his hand in his mouth and rub it on his teeth. What they saying is, nigga, you bit yourself. Ooh, they said you bit yourself. When Commissioner ruled he had found possible cause for the felony charges to move forward, he did not give an explanation. Phoenix Law Enforcement Association President Darrell issued the following statement regarding this incident. We are aware of the incident occurred on August 19, 2024, when an individual resisted arrest after immediately becoming combative with our officers who wanted to question him about the... You know what? I'm not even going to finish reading that because that don't pertain to him, okay? Because let me just say this here. The criminal told the cops, the white guy, said, there goes a black man. Go over there and beat him. And that's what exactly they did. So anyway, y'all, in the comments, y'all let me know. But I'm going to let you see the video so you can judge for yourself.
The NAACP, ACLU, several disability rights organizations, and multiple state leaders are all demanding action because of an ABC 15 investigation.
We exposed the video showing two Phoenix police officers immediately going after a deaf man with cerebral palsy, then repeatedly punching and tasering that man. Tonight, our investigation into this case continues.
You'll hear directly from the two main officers involved, but before we get to that, we again want to show body camera footage of this full incident, so consider this a warning. The video lasts about a minute. It is violent and it is difficult to watch.
Everybody stop where you're at. Let's see. Taser. Yeah. Put your hands behind your back. 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 Hold them. Move. Hands behind your back. Hands behind your back. Hold your X-ray taser, deploy more units. Hand behind your back. Hand behind behind your back! One more! Hand behind your back! More! Hand behind your back! Hand behind your back! Hand behind your back! Now! Hand behind your back! Okay.
And that takes us to tonight's story. Phoenix says the arrest is now under internal investigation.
But that hasn't stopped those officers from going to court and making sure that man was officially charged with assault and resisting arrest. Here's ABC 15 Chief Investigator Dave Biscopy.
We were in court for what's called a preliminary hearing. Basically, that's a hearing to decide if there's enough evidence for charges to go forward. And that means the two main officers had to take the stand under oath.
Since that day,
This is Officer Benjamin Harris, and this is Officer Kyle Sue. They're in court to testify against Tyrone McAlpin. He's deaf. He has cerebral palsy, and he's here for a judge to decide if there's probable cause for his arrest on August 19th, 2024.
let's see.
So why did officers go after Tyrone? It's because a Circle K called about this guy. His name is Derek, and while Derek was being removed, he pointed at Tyrone walking across the street and claimed Tyrone had assaulted him.
And you didn't confirm Derek's story with any of the witnesses inside.
Why don't you wait here?
Derek's story would end up being false, but in that moment, the officers decided to take Derek's word at face value, leave him, and go after Tyrone.
We already established that when you pulled into the parking lot and yelled at Tyrone, he didn't respond to you, correct?
Correct.
Did you check to see if he had headphones in?
I didn't notice.
Did you check to see if there was a reason why he couldn't hear you?
No.
Did you try to wave him down?
No.
During your initial interaction with Tyrone, you wrote that Tyrone raised his hands. Can you describe what that looked like?
Yeah, he raised them in a manner that appeared to me he was going to use them to punch me.
So he raised his hands like this?
No.
Can you demonstrate again, please?
Yeah, he raised them in a manner that appeared to be ready to strike me. So what that communicated to me is I was about to get assaulted, not that someone was giving up.
Now, is it possible that Tyrone raised his hand to protect himself from your punches?
That's not what his body language communicated to me.
I'm asking you if it's possible.
I
Are
don't
you
know
saying
if
it's not possible?
I
Okay.
don't know if it's possible. So just underneath my ring finger at that.
If you've noticed the cast on Officer Harris's hand, it's because he broke his finger arresting Tyrone. And at the end of his testimony, the prosecutor asked Officer Harris how all of this could have been avoided.
The defendant had just put his hands down or said, I can't hear, or I need to write, or something like that, what would you have done?
I would have had him sit down, made motions with my hands to have him sit down, and then I would have gotten a pen,
You wouldn't have
paper and pen out for him.
you wouldn't have punched him in the head and knocked him to the ground and tasered him?
No.
Now, let's get to the testimony from Officer Sue.
As I was going to pull in the park, I looked over and observed the defendant actively swing at Officer Harris, and then as I was putting my car in the park, I jumped out and ran over there.
Sue's body camera fell off, but during the arrest, he testified that Tyrone bit his hand.
Can you hold up your hand high so we can see, show the judge exactly, point where it was that he bit you?
Right there.
Okay.
There's no body camera footage that shows the bite. And here's what happened when Tyrone's attorneys asked the officer to go through the video.
Anywhere in there?
Nope.
And stop at the moment when he says Tyrone bit him.
Right there.
The moment Officer Sue pinpointed is when the other officer's camera pans up and you can't see Tyrone. The defense asked Sue if it was possible that he cut or scraped his hand on Tyrone's mouth or the ground while choking him, but Officer Sue said no and denied using a chokehold.
Is that your arm there? Directly around his throat?
The one on the bottom.
Yes.
That's my arm.
Okay. And that is around Tyrone's throat, correct?
Looks too hard to tell.
So how is this not a chokehold?
When I think of a chokehold, I think of two arms from the same person.
In a bizarre moment, the prosecution then got back up to prove Tyrone bit the officer, first showing pictures, then asking for a demonstration.
Would you open up your mouth and stick your wrist in your mouth?
Say it again?
Could you open your mouth and stick your wrist in your mouth? And then pull it out to the side? Did you just cut your arm?
Objection, Your Honor. This is extremely speculative. It really doesn't.
Overruled. I just watched him do it. That's not speculation. Just demonstrating.
Officer, did you just cut your arm when you did that?
I did not.
At this time, I do believe the state has presented sufficient evidence to
In the end, the judge found there was probable cause for the criminal case to move forward against Tyrone. The judge didn't give an explanation, but the ruling means Tyrone still faces felony charges of aggravated assault and resisting arrest.
Mr. McAlpin, this will conclude today's hearing. I'll have you stepped over to my bailiff just to sign for those release conditions, but good luck to you moving forward in your case.
Again, Phoenix is not commenting on the arrest because they say it's under investigation. But this case is a sensitive one. We've learned the DOJ is now aware of the case. And it's important to remember that the arrest happened after the DOJ released its historic investigation into Phoenix PD, and the feds say they want to put the department under federal oversight. I'm investigator Dave Biskobing, ABC 15.